And I'll tell you somebody else who's royalty in his field, just to the east of here, and that's master knife maker Paul Labotta. Now, if you know anything about the art of knife making, then you know Paul Labotta.
What boy doesn't like knives, you know, especially growing up in the country where you build your forts and you're hunting and fishing and all that. When I first started making knives, all I had was a washing machine motor and a Black & Decker hand drill and a lot of elbow grease, a lot of sandpaper and files. I think what got me started, I read a magazine article about making a knife and picked up an old broken hacksaw blade and ground sort of a fillet knife out. In fact, I've got one here that I made, one of the very first ones like that. And somebody saw it and wanted to buy it. And I said, well, sure. So I sold it to him, I think, for $8. So I picked up another blade, made another knife, and somebody bought it. So next thing you know, I'm a part-time knife maker. And everything that I make has my name on it there. And maybe you can call it buying a little immortality, because 100 years from now, whenever I'm dead and gone, that knife will still be out there and to still have my name, Labattard, wrote on that knife. And folks will still be using it and enjoying it. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, name on this side. Well, a knife is primarily a tool. It's probably the oldest tool in existence. Some of them are designed to skin animals. Some of them are designed to clean fish. Some are designed to cut up vegetables in the kitchen. Some are designed to chop trees and stuff, and some are designed for soldiers to take into harm's way. But every knife is designed for a certain purpose there. The people that buy my knives now are mostly people that already own my knives. They buy more and more of them. I don't really advertise, but there have been magazine articles written about me, and that generates sales. I am a member of the Knife Makers Guild, which is a very elite fraternity. It's a jury type thing. You have to apply for membership. And over the years, the standards have changed. When it first started, you had to do 100% of your work. But now, due to advances in technology, we have machines now that do a lot of the work for you. But we've got a little splinter group we call the 100%ers that we are old school. We like to do it all ourselves. Our definition of a 100%er is somebody that if I have to stop and go to the bathroom, the knife making process stops. I control every aspect. We're drilling the hole for the tang to go into the handle. You know, I have trained a number of knife makers come through the shop. Some of them come in and just want to look and learn a little bit. I've had several that spent a lot of time in the shop. I enjoy teaching people. I enjoy sharing what I learned and what I have learned by trial and error. The knife makers today have so many advantages that I didn't have. You can go on YouTube and see everything from how to grind a blade to heat treat to everything, where to get your handle material. When I started making knives, there was one supplier in the whole country. File here that we've annealed. Generally, you start with bar stock, but I profile the blade out. I saw it, the steel as you get it is annealed, it's soft. And I have a template for that blade, which I clamp to the steel, scribe the outline of the knife, cut it out on the metal cutting bandsaw, and then grind it to the exact shape, and then grind in the bevels, stamp my name and my serial number. All my knives are serial numbered. Number 2301. Then it's ready to heat treat. And heat treating is a very complicated procedure with precise temperatures, cooking time, holding time. But after the heat treating, then you go back to the grinder and you finish grinding the blade, polish it out, and then cut your handles out, attach your handles material to your blade with epoxy and your handle fasteners. And then once it's cured, then you grind the handle to shape, and I like to shape them so that they feel your hand, feel real good. But after you get it all shaped and polished, then I make the sheath for it. And all my sheaths are made out of 8-9 ounce leather. and I wet form it to that knife and serial number that sheath to match the knife that I make it for. There's a good 5 or 6 hours of labor in it. Now, one of these elaborate knives like this right here, you're probably talking about 20 hours work in a knife like this. A lot of hand finishing, a lot of work goes into it. The sheath, a lot of extra work goes into the sheath there. This is the collector type thing. This one will probably never cut anything other than the guy that gets careless when he's handling it. My philosophy is you make a knife where it looks so good, you want to pick it up, and then it feels so good in your hand, you don't want to put it down. You're actually taking raw materials and applying your hands and your skill, and you're turning it into a product that somebody is willing to actually give you money for. I enjoy teaching what I know, and different people ask me, well, how much would you charge me to teach me to make knives? And my answer is a standard thing: I don't charge you nothing. All I ask is that you pass this on. You teach somebody else the craft so that this will not die. It's too important a thing to die.
Thanks for joining us. If you like what you see, subscribe to Mississippi Public Broadcasting. Till next time, I'll be seeing you on Mississippi Roads.